have a unique update um, on the research I did. I'm looking into the bias in artificial intelligence, trying to figure out why, because it's quite significant in computer technology. My name is Christoph. I'm a computer scientist and a software developer. Recently, I did a research titled Bias in Artificial Intelligence. Firstly, let's look into the meaning of bias in artificial intelligence. Bias in artificial intelligence training data refers to the systematic, unfair skew in datasets that causes machine learning data models to produce unjust and inaccurate results for certain groups. Okay, now it is not just a human problem, despite it being a human problem reflected in data, it's also a technical error. Yeah? Now, it matters. Why does it matter? It matters because it can produce unfair discrimination in learning, in hiring, also in healthcare and criminal justice. It matters because it can pose legal risk as government mandate fairness. It matters because of it can cause loss of public trust in artificial intelligence system. There are eight types of bias. We have the historical bias, the measurement bias, we have the aggregate bias, we have the representation bias, we have the evaluation bias, we have also deployment bias, we have sampling bias, and we have labor bias. I'm not going to be explaining all of these. Let's just move on. There are three-stage detection framework in AI bias or bias in artificial intelligence. We have the pre-processing, we have the in-processing, and we have the post-processing. The pre-processing is where we analyze raw data distribution, correlation, missiness, and process. The in-processing is where we monitor bias during training, while the post-processing is when we evaluate the output using some techniques like segmented confusion matrices. Also, we can make use of calibration. At its core, bias in dictation is not merely a technical exercise, but it's kind of an art of justice. Okay, now artificial intelligence is precisely powerful because it reflects back to us what we give to it. If we feed it with um, skewed, partial, prejudiced data, it reflects back to us what we give it. Okay, I saying it. But if we curate and balance data sets, we build more accurate tools. Alright, that's why artificial intelligence is very significant, but we have to be careful in the way we feed it with information because yeah, the data we get from it is based on what we feed it with. Stay tuned on more research like this. Like, comment, share, and follow, and do have a nice day.